Now today I'm on a very, very important mission. I'm going to try to talk a young adolescent out of living past 32. I watched him on YouTube the other day and he was skinny, just like I was at 17. Good looking, almost like I was at 17. A lot of energy and enthusiasm, just like I was at 17. But also at 17, my desire was not to live beyond 32. Because I didn't think there was any point in living beyond 32 because you were too old to do anything. So what I'm going to tell him about that is, it's nice when you're a young man. The problem is, you have to dress up the way you think you ought to dress. Now this doesn't mean coat and tie. This may well mean putting on the right pair of pants that will slip off almost down to your, on your rear end. And there seems to be a requirement of young people and adolescents to stay up late at night. And then also there seems to be an idea that they like to be lazy. Well, I think the worst thing about being an adolescent is very few adolescents have an understanding of the purpose of their life. It took me a long time to figure out what the purpose of my life was going to be. And then I would say the biggest fear I had in adolescence is what did the future hold? You know this old joke that in adolescence you're climbing Fool's Hill and you keep climbing it till you get 22 and then you fall off the cliff in adulthood and remember you're as hot shot as you think you are. But often when me and my friends talk together, us gray-haired boys at coffee, and the adolescent walk by and I look at his big broad shoulders and his skinny stomach. It's nice having skinny stomachs. I had one at one time. And I'll say to my buddies, wouldn't it be nice to have that body again? And the reply is always the same. I'd love to have the body if it didn't come with all the problems you have with that body. And I think that's it, I remember what a problem sex was in that old age. You'd be at church sitting down, all of a sudden you had to stand up and sing a hymn, and all of a sudden you put both hands in your pockets so nobody could see what had happened. Well, now you don't have that problem. At 80, you don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. Well, and the nice thing, look at me now. I'm happy, and I don't have to dress up. And I think that's great. And now I don't have to comb my hair and look pretty, hoping that I'll be a beautiful sex object that people will look at and yearn to be able to touch. And then another thing that I think is so much relief or joy at 80 is knowing what I have accomplished. In adolescence, you worry about what can I do in life. At 80, you look back and see what you've done and you're proud of it. Well, and then at 80, we all have an understanding of the future. We're going to live and enjoy it as best we can because out there somewhere, we're not going to get any further than we are right now. So I think, I like being an old man, and best of all, I don't have to worry about getting in sexual trouble. So let me explain to the young boy at adolescence that he doesn't understand that each age of life has its own satisfactions. If I was an adolescent, I would be miserable if I was like I am now. But now that I am now, I'd be miserable like I am, I'd be miserable if I was adolescent. So the best thing for him to remember is each age of life has its own compensations and its own joys. Now, young man, you listen to me, so I want to see you when you're 35 years old. Thank you.